What's up, y'all? What is going on? Y'all come on in. A little surprise this morning for y'all. So y'all come on in. I know normally we're live on Thursdays, but because this next week and the following week we've got a supplier, we've got a shopping trip next week, and I'm also out of town next week, and then the following week is Christmas. So I decided I'm gonna add in 2 extra lives this week for that reason. Okay, but we are gonna make a grapevine. Kind of excited about this one, you guys, because I'm using the smoky blue 60919, which I think is really, really pretty. It's perfect for winter. So this is that smoky blue color of the 60919, and some Christmas greens. I've got some pine, and I think this is like some cedar. And then I've also got some magnolia leaves. I don't know if I want to use the magnolia leaves. And then I have some like iced cedar. So really, really pretty. I got this at the at-home store. So this came from the at-home store. This came from DecoExchange. I believe these came from DecoExchange at one point. And then this one came from Michael's. And then this one came from Hobby Lobby. And then the 14-inch round grapevine came from DecoExchange. This is my favorite size to use. I actually need to order some, you guys. I've lacked on ordering some, but I love the 14-inch and I love the 16-inch grapevines from DecoExchange. Okay, so we are going to get into it. Let's see, what do I want to do first? I think I'm going to do the 60919 first. So this is like a kind of like a denim-y smoky blue, and I love it. I love, love, love it. And take off the middle finger. Y'all come on in, hang out. Like I said, I know we're still going to be live on Thursday. We're also going to be live tomorrow, you guys, at the same time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I was going to change the time, but I decided I'm going to keep it the same. Just because I know some people are going to be viewing this that would normally view at my 11 o'clock on Thursdays. So, that's why I kept it the same. But this 60919, I love the 60919. Y'all know, if you saw last night, Damon and Parker actually revealed the December 2024 wreath supply box, and you can go to wreathsupplybox.com to get all the information for that. But there's the past few months we've had custom 60919 in it, you guys, and yesterday's reveal showed the pink, red, and white, which I really, really like. Not only for Christmas, but also for Valentine's Day. And also, I was thinking, you guys, I was like, that's perfect for watermelon. Like, watermelons, duh. Okay, so I'm just grouping those two together. Yo, I am wearing my Santa hat today. Getting in the Christmas spirit. Okay, so I bent that over, and there we go. So we're gonna add some up here, and then one down here, right, you guys? So I've got, kind of want them catty corners, so from there to here. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Y'all come on in. Hang out. So, how many of you guys that are watching are subscribers to the resupply box? Y'all, put down in, like, I want y'all to come back into the comment section and put down, like, if you guys are subscribers, definitely we want to know what you guys want to see in the next round, okay? Because the next round of boxes, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be myself, Megan, Damon, and Parker, okay? And we're doing the next round, and I think, if my calculations are correct, it's going to be, we're going to do some of the second half of the year boxes, so that includes like the holidays. So you already know I'm happy about that. Okay, so fluffing that out, making that look nice and pretty. So on this one, if you notice on this stem, I put this stem up here, but this one's going to come down here. Okay? Just going to zip tie that right into there. Okay. So now we've added that in. I'm going to move that off to the side, you guys. It's a little distracting in the view of the screen. I'm going to look at these real quick, and I'm going to see if I'm going to want these. I'm kind of leaning towards a no, but they might be a yes. Let's see. So I got 1 cut, 2 cuts, 3 cuts, 4 cuts. I think it's actually going to be a yes, you guys. So I'm kind of dry running it. Kind of like that, but I'm noticing I probably should have done something. I should have kept some length on this one. So I'm going to use these up in the top. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to keep some of these up in the top part, just because I'm going to need to add some length to the bottom. kind of just doing a little bit of a dry run on that. So we have so far. I think that looks pretty. So I'm going to cut this one and this one, and I'm going to leave this one long. So notice how I left this one long. This is going to come up underneath, just to draw that interest down to kind of elongate the design. Okay, and I'm just doing like a dry run right now, you guys. I'm going to put some hot glue on them here in a second. So we're going to come on in, add that one in as well. And then we're going to add this one in, right off to the left-hand side of that. And I'm going to cut this leaf off, and I'm going to put that in the bow. So do you see how I brought those leaves down on this? Okay, so we brought down our leaves. We added some up here at the top. And blue and green are actually really, really popular this season for Christmas, you guys. Who was it? I think Raz Imports was the one that had the really pretty blue and green Christmas tree theme. It was really, really pretty. Okay. How nice of Sarah to finally join us. Okay, so putting some hot glue. So look how, oh, that looks pretty, you guys. Next, I'm gonna bring in, y'all, not a lot of product, honestly, not a lot of product, but on this one, there's 3 pieces that I can cut off of this. Okay, and naturally, because this one's a little bit longer, I'm gonna put this back up under those velvety leaves. Kind of mixing in my greens and my glittery leaves. I'm loving that cedar. What is it? It's cedar, you guys, right? I feel like that's cedar. Next, I'm going to cut up another one. That's going to be for the top. In at this. Go. I do have a Santa hat on. Why are you judging me, Sarah? So now I'm going to bring in some pine. And I love this one. This one's one of my favorites. This one does come from Hobby Lobby. I have a little piece right there. I feel like Sarah's judging me. And this one I like to cut up into some smaller individual pieces. And we're going to glue these throughout the design. Just to add in that extra wintry feel. Sarah, I'm gonna need the dates. Like, what I'm gonna need the official dates so I can see if I can book my resort. Just know it's gonna be hot. So adding in that pine. Next, we're gonna add some up here at the top. And I know some of you are probably thinking, you haven't even added the bow yet. I have not added the bow yet. That's true. You got those ugly shoes, so. Okay. So there we go. This is what your wreath should look like so far. Okay. Now you can add, I'm looking at it, you guys, and I don't think I'm going to add any of this. While I love this, I'm not going to add any of it. And now the sun has started to peek through. It's like 30-something degrees outside, but it feels, I went outside earlier to take a picture, and it was, so it said 36, but felt like 21 because of the wind. So that's fun. Yeah, fun. So what I like about this one, you guys, is that it's wintry, but it's not wintry. Okay, this is definitely perfect for someone that likes more of the masculine tones, especially with the greens and the blues and stuff like that. So, but I do like it because it is kind of wintry, with just a little bit of the icy glitter stems. Make 2 loops. I know, I'm not looking forward to that. I want to be going from nice, sunny Orlando to drab and cold Chicago next week. So I'm like, ugh, am I really prepared for that? Now, I love a good burlap ribbon. This is probably mine and Megan's favorite burlap ribbon. This one did come from DecoExchange. I don't know if we've gotten any, but this is my favorite burlap ribbon, you guys. It comes on a big 50-yard roll. So, naturally, you know, I love a good 50-yard roll. Making my loops. Listen, that is all I wear is shorts, you guys. That is it. Okay. Yep, it's time to select the second half of the year's 2025 boxes. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, I do wish I had like a blue and green like tartan plaid. I would have totally put that in here, but I don't have any in my stash, you guys. I know. You want, so let me tell you. There are probably 2 colors of ribbon that I have basically none of. Number 1 is orange. Like, I have like no orange ribbon except the orange 50-yard embossed ribbon and the 50-yard faux burlap, and maybe 1 or 2 fancy panty. That might be probably even an exaggeration, because last night I was trying to. So y'all know, in creative coaching, we have to plan stuff in advance, like months in advance. So, or also like if we know we're going to be out of town, I like to make sure we record something. And so I pulled not 1, not 2, but 3 projects last night, and one of them is a monarch butterfly project, but I have like no orange ribbon, you guys. Like none. I'm like, well, okay. So I have like no orange ribbon, And then I started pulling a design with like blues and yellows because I really like those two colors together. And then I'm like, I have like no yellow ribbon either. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Do I not know how to shop? So just dovetailing my ribbon. I do love this fancy panty ribbon, you guys. These are really, really nice and fun. And they're also affordable. The fancy panty ribbon is affordable. It's just called scalloped edge, but we call it fancy panty. So here's the thing though. When we're in Chicago, literally the most we're outside is getting from the door to the van and then from the van to the door. That's it. Then the rest were inside. So I'm like, maybe I just need to pack shorts because okay, where'd that one leaf go, y'all? We lost a leaf. We lost a leaf because I wanted to put that right in the middle of the bow. Oh no. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to add in this leaf right here in the middle of my bow. Ma'am, a Christmas rooster box? I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Okay, so now we're going to make the bow for the top using the same ribbons. I would love to go do some sightseeing, but that's like a whole extra day. And I'm not, tell me why. Tell me why. I'm traveling home on Saturday, the 21st. Okay. Saturday the 21st. The busiest travel weekend of the year. And not just from any airport, y'all. O'Hare. So I'm like, oh my god. What were we thinking? But I love it, and they usually get us to the airport on time too, so that's good. Okay, so we made our bow using the same ribbons as the top. And now I'm going to, as the bottom, and then we're going to put this one down here, up here. So a little mix of both zip tying and hot gluing. We zip tied in the 60919 and then we glued in the rest of the greenery. Okay. The only thing I'm hoping that I don't have is a last minute gate change, because sometimes they love to spring those up on you. But I'm also hoping, because one year when we were there, I was traveling back home and there was like a freak thunderstorm, you guys, that like wiped out all of Houston. Like, it didn't wipe it out, but like the lightning and then like all that stuff was down. So of course everything was fine in Chicago, but when we got to Houston, they had canceled a lot of flights. So what was supposed to be a 2-hour, well, not even a 2-hour layover, it was supposed to be less than 2 hours, turned into like 12 hours. Yep. Because none of my flights are ever direct. Okay, so I'm going to add in some more of this pine, just a few pieces here and there, kind of in between the bow, bringing it up to the front. So I haven't done a single thing of Christmas shopping. Nope. Sometimes I have to remind people that I am the gift. So there's that. Right, Sarah? Oh, I think this looks pretty, you guys. Okay, so this was a 14-inch grapevine. That's why I like using the 14-inchers, you guys, because after you add all your ribbon and your picks and your sprays, your florals, it can actually come out quite big. Not super duper obnoxious big like the 18-inch grapevines, but still really, really nice and pretty. So this is where the grapevine is, right? And look how much it comes off of the grapevine. So 14 inches, and then we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 inches off. So that already made that 24. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from top to bottom, it's what? So 14, so 20, and then we had, so maybe what, 30 inches tall? Now we kept the 14 inch just about right here, so this is maybe about 16 inches wide, but it's 30 inches tall, you guys. And the way you achieve that is by really mixing in your greens and also elongating the design by bringing some of those florals down the way we did here, right? So we've got one of the magnolia leaves and this cedar. They're both layered right on top of each other. So that's how you can bring in that length. And I just saw a ribbon that wasn't dovetailed. Okay, so you could use this for every day. You can also use it for winter. I wouldn't even put it past using it like during spring. I know pine is not my ideal item to use. For me, pine is strictly Christmas and winter. But you can find pine trees all year long, so I would not be mad if this was like an everyday spring design, or even an everyday summer design. Okay, but y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. That's it. I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and also on Thursday. Okay, I will still be live on Thursday. These are just to make up for next week because I won't be here, and then for the following week because it's Christmas. Okay, so, but y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed it. A 14-inch grapevine. We used 2 of these cedar stems, 2 60919s, 2 magnolia leaves. So 3, 6, 7, a total of 8 stems, you guys, because the pine was, we did use 2 stems of those. So a total of 8 stems, and we made a really pretty grapevine. If you're going to do this on an oval, do the same thing, 14 and 16-inch oval. And then if you're going to do the 18-inch grapevine, I would definitely double up on the greenery. I want to tell you, I would double up on the greenery. So I would do 2 of each up here at the top, and then 2 of each down here at the bottom. Okay? But y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay? Bye, y'all.